friends. How you doing? It's week 3, believe it or not. I don't know what your stress levels are, if you're totally freaking out, or maybe you kind of found the zone of saying, okay, still a lot of work, but I can do this. Again, I don't know where you're at, but I just know that there's been some good things happening. So here's what we're going to do with this video. Got a confession, got to do a little business, and then we're just going to give you just a little bit of insight into your scripture study this week. And so the confession is I am so slow on grading your assignments this week, and I so apologize. I often talk about, hey, there's a transition period for you guys as you're, diving into school, and it's something that you haven't done in a while. Um, have mismanaged my time, and I just been playing catch up since the very first week, and so uh, I am going to do my best. We're going to get caught up. We're going to get, I have a 1 week period to get things graded. But it would be awesome, if you're seeing things graded within a couple of days. And so I will do my best to get caught up, and that way you can see, just the brief little comments that I have from your assignments. The second thing is business. I'm just going to shrink myself. Ooh, I thought I was going to build it. Oh, there we go. Just wanted to look at this template. So last week, you put together a family home evening outline, and then this week you're going to give that family home evening to your family. You're going to take the work that you put into it, and you're going to teach your family, and whatever you plan, you just do it. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'm not grading on how well it went. I'm just going to give you a couple insights about your outline. You're going to do it. You're going to then report next week how that family home evening went. But this week is this assignment right here called the Share It. Okay, so read the instructions. It's there. Everything's printed out for you. But just the quick heads up, you're just going to choose any insight from your first 2 weeks of study. So it could be from any of the talks that you've read, any of the videos that you've seen, things out of the scriptures. You're just going to share one insight of all the things that you've felt. It could be a family member, it could be a neighbor, it could be a friend, it could be face-to-face, Skype. You could post on, whatever social media you use. But the idea is that the BYUI model is you learn, and you take what you learn, and you're gonna share it with someone else, and that way it's just not you that's better off because of this experience, but there's other people that have been blessed as well. So you do that. Again, doesn't need to be a huge, lengthy hour, 2 hour. It could be a 5-10 minute thing. But at the end of this week, this is the assignment I just wanted to point out. Templates provided. It'll expand to be as big as however much you write in it. But you don't have to write a ton. The first box here is, what did you share? So if it's a scripture, you would copy and paste the scripture in there. If it's a video, you don't need to include a link or anything, but you include the title of the video. If it was a talk, just copy and paste a quote from that talk that you shared. And so that's what goes right there. And you can briefly say, I mentioned this scripture, I asked this question, and we had a discussion about, whatever prints we've identified. And then down here at the bottom, you're just answering these 2 questions. How did you feel while sharing? Was the Spirit present? Did it solidify your previous thoughts? Did you have new insights because you're now having a conversation with somebody? And then, what was the response and the feedback from that individual? So this template, this report, doesn't need to be exhaustive. You just provide the information that we're asking for, and you get all your points. Now, trying to stay within 5 minutes of a video, I have 30 seconds to try to get you excited about your study this week. It's the vision of the tree of life. Anybody could get excited about that. So you're going to hear Lehi's. You're going to hear Nephi wanting to see more. And he's going to have a conversation with an angel that doesn't just show him a part of that vision, but he gives him more. So always remember that as you ask questions, more will come.